Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Raidou Remastered. Last episode, we finished up Chapter 5, finally completing our very first case of this entire game, where we finally found Kaya Daidoji. And so, our man offered her a job here at our detective agency as our secretary, and now we gotta go on to find our next lead. Let's get into it. Episode 6, Secret of the Radiant Guardians.
Raidou. Narumi's already gone. Bit of a surprise considering who we're talking about. Maybe he finally wants to get some work done now that Kaya's here.
This is the owner of Konoya. Is Mr. Narumi there? Oh. He's not there. His order came in and he told me it was urgent. Well, how about you come here and pick it up for him? I've already been paid and I prefer to settle transactions right away. Time is money, so hurry on over.
Narumi's order, Well, he's not here right now, and Kaya seems to be out as well. I suppose we can stop by Konoya to pass the time.
And so, we gotta go to Konoya. And welcome to Chapter 6. This is a very, very weird chapter, because this is pretty much just a chapter where our entire job is kind of just like I want to say like a filler episode. This is basically the halfway point of the game, and it wants you to know that. So it's a much, much shorter chapter, to the tune where we might finish this in one episode because of how short it is. It's one case file. There are no bosses in this entire fight. It is just go from A to B and continue on with this chapter as pretty much as fast as possible. The one case file will probably be the actual longest part of this entire chapter, which we'll get into any second now. Just gotta wait for all my demons to stop yelling at me. And we'll go ahead and keep these two on. I will say your best bet is actually to put on any lightning demons you have. So like Nandi would be good here, Raiju's good here. We're just gonna run our usual squad here though. No reason for us to change anything. And we need to look at our case file here. It's going to be Trial of 100 Demons. It seems you've received a written challenge from a demon. This could be trouble. Devil summoners, mere mortals who dare to commune with beings of darkness and peer into the abyss. To you, one with such unquenchable desire, I, the King of the Abyss, have prepared a bout of entertainment. The trial of 100 demons is upon us, and it promises to be a veritable grand gognol, and all are invited to participate. First act shall unfold on floor B5 of the training hall. As you walk the 8 edges of the stage, you will see the Phantom Skull. Claim it, and you will earn your ticket to the second act. Those who make it to the final act shall be granted a personal audience with me, the King of the Abyss himself. I shall be waiting. So we have to go through the first part of our Trial of 100 Demons. This is the only case file in this chapter. So again, going to be very quick. It won't let me teleport out yet. Okay, I was like, I keep pressing LB and it's not doing anything. Looks like we gotta go to Karmi first, or Konoha.
There you go, kiddo. Here's the merchandise. Tell Mr. Narumi he needs to handle it with care, alright?
Ammunition box.
What madness could Narumi possibly need this for? He's not gearing up for something, is he? Well, we can find out once we deliver it to him.
Does he have anything new for me? Looks like he does sell bronzes now, which is great. So if you need some bronzes, he does have those. And then anything new in the Gomaden?
Welcome to the Gomaden. What can I do for you?
Nope, doesn't look like anything new here. So let's go ahead and get out of here. If you want to upgrade your demons, you can. We're going to wait just a little bit longer. Deliver the package. Looks like she's cutting her hair to blend in, I would assume. Either way. Oh, we can go back to the Narumi Detective Agency. Well, first, let's go to the basement first, 5th floor. See what we got down here. We will have some new items to grab here as well, because this is the first time we have been able to come to this floor. Oh, looks like he's here now. Mushu's here. The bull's here. Are there really no items in this entire area? There we go. An unsettling voice cries out from the strange and ghostly mist. A human jumped in. Come, foolish human, challenge us. Struggle and die that you may entertain us. Sure. The ghostly mist gathers to attack Raidou. And so here we go. The trial of 100 demons has begun. A horde is attacking. It's really just a horde fight, and I don't believe you can actually capture any of them. These guys are going to be weak to lightning. But they are relatively weak enemies, so you really shouldn't struggle too much with this fight. There's just going to be a lot of them, so this is more of a battle of attrition than anything else. You can see I'm just kind of cleaving through them. A couple Y attacks just destroys them. I'm trying to think. I know we have fought something similar to this. I think of it kind of like the time trials we've had before, where most of the basic enemies are just kind of super weak and die very quickly. That's about what you can think of this. Honestly, I might even switch. I might switch my summoner skill over to be lightning here. Just because I'm not really able to do anything right now without it. Wow, I mean, we really do cleave through these guys. Go ahead and throw a Volt sign. Honestly, it might also just be worth throwing every sign I have. Just to get damage to multiple enemies at the same time. So like if I throw a fire sign, and then I throw a wind sign. Yeah, it doesn't do a ton, but it hits multiple enemies, so... And here we go, new type of enemy. These guys are still going to be weak to Volt. However, they are going to absorb wind, so we no longer want to throw our wind sign at them. Might even be worth switching off, but I'll keep it on just because. And I do think there are actually 100 demons that we have to fight through. I don't think it's a joke. I think it is a true 100, which I think is really cool. Don't get me wrong, if this was like a turn-based game, going through 100 would suck. It kind of reminds me of the, what is it, the Pit of 100 Trials from Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, I believe? Where you would just have to do 100 turn-based fights, which takes a long time. But because this is action combat, it's really not that bad. Oh, they got me with the sleep. And I dashed into it too. Wake me up. Somebody hit me. This is bad. I actually want to be hit right now, because now I'm out of mag. Well, isn't this fun gameplay? There we go. Looks like no more spawning, so this should be the last of these cat ladies. What's next? Frost Jubokos. So we're gonna be weak to fire. Ooh, do I have fire on these guys? Yeah, I got Miragi on. Okay, they both have Miragi. I could use my super just to get rid of a bunch of them, but I feel like that's a waste, especially if there will be a boss of some kind here. Good thing the samurai guy I have is, in fact, I don't know if he's immune, but he at least resists ice. I keep trying to use my regular attacks because these guys aren't actually as aggressive, so they're all kind of grouping up, or they're not grouping up. So I'm trying to use my light attack so I can quickly maneuver between them, but I just feel like it takes so long to kill one with the light attacks that I should just be using my Y attacks the whole time. I actually do keep thinking my Volt Sign is where my fire is for some reason. This should be the last one. And that is the last enemy, period, because we just got that slowdown. And there we go, that is our first trial of 100 demons completed. You get no XP from it, no yen, really not anything. As a ghostly mist clears, something coalesces in Raidou's hand. Raidou obtained the Phantom Skull, and our case file is complete. And, as I mentioned, another one does not appear, so that is just part one of the trial. I'm just gonna check over here. Yep, nothing else. And so, now we can just leave and continue with the main story. Again, there is nothing else for us to find in here. I don't even think there's a new area we explore. I am pretty sure... Oh, I chose the 10th floor on accident. I was like, why does the first floor have something? Because I pressed up one too many times. But there's nothing new for us to find. There are no new areas. There are no new boss fights. And if there is a new area, it's something that won't be super massive. So, let's go ahead and head back to the Narumi Detective Agency. They were hyping that up like some crazy reveal.
You're back.
She just cut her hair.
Oh, I just went out to get some fresh air. What's the matter? You look all balled up. Oh, it's my hair, right? How do I look?
Avert your eyes. I won't. I'll smile and compliment her.
Oh, good. I was worried you'd think it looked funny. A lot has been happening, so I thought a change of pace might do me some good. I'm so glad to hear you don't hate it. Say, Raidou, I heard from Mr. Narumi that you had another name. Would it be alright if you told me what it was? I'd like to call you by your real
shoot.
name.
No, I want you to call me Raidou. I don't remember what my real name was. It's the canon one, though.
Such a nice name.
Oh, yeah, Juhei.
Can I call you by that sometimes? I have something I'd like to share with you, too. Could you spare a minute? There was something I overheard when I was being held captive by Munakata. It was about his super soldier project. He said he needs some kind of object in order for it to succeed. If he gets a hold of it, he can eliminate millions of capital citizens just like that. That's everything I heard him say about his plan. It's terrifying. We can't just let that happen, can we? Why don't we try to find whatever it is they're looking for? If we can get it before they do, we might be able to stop them. They described it as a crystal ball full of spiritual power. I think some righteous priest enshrined it a long time ago to protect the capital, but apparently nobody knows where it is anymore. I bet we can find it though, can't we? Let's start looking tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Rise and shine! Okay, let's start looking for that crystal ball. I'm going with you. Oh, but don't worry. I'll make sure I don't get in your way or anything.
What's with Kaya? She seems different from before. Does she really expect us to find a tiny crystal ball somewhere in this massive city? Well, if Munakata is planning to harm the people of the capital, we can't just ignore it. Let's see what we can do, Raidou.
And so we gotta go try to track down a crystal ball in a giant city. Good thing there are areas... Oh,
Raidou, if you want information on that crystal ball, try asking the owner of Konoya. No one has a better knack for artifacts than he does.
okay, he's not the first person I would go to.
Come to think of it, I'm still considered missing, huh? It'd be a pain if someone recognized me. Let's go look for the crystal. Actually, I was hoping we could talk for a bit while we went around the capital.
So if you're worried about being recognized, why are you coming with me? That train of thought didn't go anywhere.
Konoya has the finest antiques around. If something catches your eye, I'll give you a good deal. Oh, you've brought company today. What? Crystal ball. Actually, I did recently receive an order of these, snow globes from the west. Spiritual energy? No, afraid I don't have anything that fits the bill. Why don't you ask Victor downstairs? There's a small chance he might be in the know about that sort of thing.
So does the owner of Konoya just not hear everything going on, or can he not see what's down here? There's a chance he just can't see what's going on.
Kuzunoha, I see you brought a guest with you today.
Well, depends what
You wish
Kaya
to find
says
a
here.
crystal ball of spiritual power here in the capital? Since coming to this country, I've conducted research in a variety of fields. I do recall seeing some documentation regarding a monk who built the capital in the recent past. He placed guardian statues in a number of locations to protect the capital from threats of the spiritual nature. These 5 statues each had a color, and they were known as the Radiant Guardians. However, the writings suggested there was a hidden 6th guardian. This 6th statue did not have a color like the others, so it became known as the Pale Guardian. It was supposedly this guardian that was fitted with a crystal containing spiritual power. The writings were quite old, though. I doubt there are newer records. There's no way to know for certain if that statue is what you seek. You're welcome to search for it if you're so inclined. If I remember correctly, the Pale Guardian was placed near an inlet in the capital. In fact, it was also known as the Inlet Guardian. Perhaps that will serve as a clue.
The Pale Guardian. I've never heard of anything like that. Let's try asking around and see if someone's heard of it.
I feel like
Might be
I've
out of
seen
our
it,
way,
though.
But perhaps Satake can point us to someone who knows details about the Inlet Guardian.
Yeah, he's probably the first person I would have went to
What can I
anyways.
do for you?
Is Satake.
Bring me more.
But also, Kaya, did you not see what was going on down there? I'm dead to Fukugawa-cho. So, is he Yakuza? I don't know.
Does Fukugawa-cho remind you of Daikoku-yu? I'd love to peek inside. I've never been to a bathhouse before. Oh, I don't mean with you. I hope that's not what it sounded like.
Why'd you pull me away from the door?
Hey, Kuzunoha. What are you looking for today? Oh, you actually are looking for something. You're a busy man. So then, what do you need? Inlet Guardian, huh? Never heard of it. Sorry, kid. Afraid I can't help you out on this one. Actually, there's this guy in Senjuku. He's sort of an odd duck, but he's a real know-it-all. Maybe he can point you in the right direction. He lives at this shifty joint he calls the Amazing Science Lab. Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Time to go to the Amazing Science Lab. I think it's in the same area too, so it's free.
This place is full of dreams for the future. Being able to do what you love is a privilege. I hope you can appreciate that. I wish I could do what I want. alongside you.
I really always just thought this place was a dump, but it might actually be a real science lab.
Wind velocity, gravity, humidity. Oh, so many factors.
He's not sparing so much as a glance for you.
Excuse me?
Huh? Oh, hi there, pretty girl.
The locale isn't all that shifty.
What do you need? Why are you here? I can tell you anything you want to know about rockets and space travel. First of all, you need to know there's no oxygen in space. This makes it difficult for human beings to survive on their own. You follow? So, in other words...
Excuse me, Dr. Tsukumo. There was something specific we wanted to ask.
Oh, so you know my name already?
Would you be able to tell us anything about the Inlet Guardian?
The Inlet Guardian. It sounds familiar. Wasn't it a statue placed at a beach a long time ago? I vaguely remember. I think it was around where Ginza-cho is now. What do you want to know?
Around Ginza-cho. That's not enough information. If it's related to the capital, a reporter might know something. She said she works on her articles at Shinsekai.
Wait, where are you off to? I haven't explained rocket propulsion yet.
Time to go find Kai at the soda bar. This is a soda. It's called a soda joint. Is this really a soda joint? Honestly, there might have been prohibition laws still. I don't know if there were any in Japan around this time, like there was in America. So there's a chance this is a real soda joint. But that looks like bar. That looks like alcohol.
Must be the new hire I've heard so much about.
Hello. I'm Kaya Daidoji. I've been working at the Narumi Detective Agency.
I know, dear. Mr. Narumi already filled me in. Kaya, was it? The name's Kicho Asakura, ace reporter. That's Kicho, got it? So, what are you kids up to? Out on another case? The Inlet Guardian, huh? Righto. Did you know this area used to be underwater? It was part of the Hibiya Inlet until they developed the area during the Edo period. But before that, there was supposedly a statue here. No one knows where it came from. Apparently, the local people started worshipping it and called it the Inlet Guardian. I'd be willing to bet that's what you're looking for.
Then, does that statue still exist somewhere?
Ooh, you crazy kids are in luck. I came across that scoop just the other day while I was researching Ginza-cho for the Red Cape case. This is straight from the horse's mouth. An odd stone statue was found at the center of Ginza-cho, and nobody knows where it came from. See, there are all kinds of development projects going on in Ginza-cho right now. One of the construction crews found a statue right in their build site. The workers were all balled up about what to do with the thing. I can't say for sure if that's the same statue you're looking for, but at the very least, it seems worth checking out. Why don't you hop to it, Raidou?
Well, that is another place for me to go. It really did say order a soda. Is that hold on, I'm going back in. Is that code? Because you can still drink sake. Like, they have sake everywhere. I'm just finding it. No, it is definitely still a soda.
Come back whenever you...
Interesting. I wonder if that's a American translation, though. Like in the original Japanese version, it's called something else. Well, time to run over here. I guess they discovered a statue over at this construction area that we've been to tons of times. Is this the magical orb we're looking for?
When you think of Ginza, shopping comes to mind, doesn't it? That sounds lovely. I've never gone shopping myself. If it were you, which stores would you want to visit? Come on, let's have a look around. Is this the Inlet Guardian? Then this crystal ball is... the EL-200. Yes, our preparations are complete. Hey, can I ask you a question? It's Taishō 20, right? This is a turbulent time in history. An anomaly.
Oh shoot, was she not real?
Our culture, our way of life. People are being tossed around
She's a
by the
bad
waves of
guy.
societal change.
Or she's a
Gods and
robot.
demons alike are being swept up in it. No one can predict the correct course of history anymore. How do you feel about it? Not you, the 14th. I mean, the real you. Some choose to follow
I don't
their
care,
fated
man.
path as written by destiny. Others believe that fate is a result of their actions, of choices they make. I'd like to hear what you think.
I was gonna call this episode like Inlet Guardian or Crystal Ball. Now I gotta call it Betrayal, man. Are you kidding me? I thought we completed our task. This game was only halfway over. I should have known. I make my own path.
That's right. We all fashion our lives after some purpose. I seek to wrest a positive future from the grip of this chaotic society. I want you to watch as I carry out my vision. And if you believe my path is the right one, then I ask that you join me. I am Kaya Daidoji no more. I am pure
Shoot.
demon.
The demon got her. We were too late. A cat, are you gonna say like,
So the demon did possess her.
Yep.
Likely after that ritual at the Shin
Yep.
facility.
Dang it.
But that power I just sensed, it sent shivers down to the tip of my tail. I should get back to the agency and devise a plan with Narumi.
Chapter 6, Secret of the Radiant Guardians End. It was a quick chapter, but man, guys. That one got me. And I think we're going to end things off here. Like, it's a short episode, but an entire chapter. I mean, I got chills. Truly, I got chills. I mean, it kind of, I wish they would have revealed that a little bit later. Because it truly was only like 30 minutes of thinking she was the real Kaya Daidoji. But we worked so hard to find her, and she was already possessed by the demon. Ugh, this sucks. Well, guys, in the next episode, we'll go ahead and start up Chapter 7. So, I will see you guys then.